Alright guys, we're at auction stop number 2 of our Florida 22 auction trips. Alright, we're down at the 2022 Jeff Martin auction in Kissimmee, Florida, checking out some equipment today. We got done with the line auction up north. We've got a bunch of equipment to check out. He's got a bunch of stuff in there this year, so a little bit older stuff. As you guys seen in the last auction, all that stuff was newer. We're going to get to checking some stuff out here. We're going to start with the dozers and go from there.
That's a hand clutcher there.
It's kind of a unique piece. No, it says it's a D4E, that blade. It's not very tall at all.
Direct drive.
Yeah, it's got the old hand clutch right there and a direct drive transmission.
Yeah.
Thing's an antique, or old school, one of the two. Got the old boomer for a hitch. I don't know why that blade's so much wider than the tracks. I guess you could put wider tracks on it.
That's probably about 78 or so.
It's set up for big wide tracks.
Yeah.
You just don't have them.
That's back about 78 mile or so, I'd say.
Too old. I got a John Deere here and check it out. Code's 4333, it says. I'm gonna get her book and see if it's in it. Showing 3,700 hours. Like it was a local machine. The undercarriage is stretched all the way out. You can see how that's flush with the end of the rail. A little bit of play. If those hours are right, then this should have original John Deere undercarriage on it yet. Alright, that's good. Look and see if this is...
Undercarriage out of it?
Yeah, it's out of it.
Sound like it's tight fine.
Let's see if it's original or not. It does have the John Deere logo on it yet, so it's probably the original undercarriage, which it shot the pin and bushings are plumb through. I don't know if you guys can see that up in there. That bushing is wore plumb through to the pin. Sprockets are shot. Rollers are sitting plumb down. The bosses here, they're wore out. That machine needs everything other than probably track pads, which gets super expensive. It's $8,000 or $10,000 worth of work and parts it needs real quick, so somebody's not going to know all that stuff and probably pay too much for this machine, but we'll mark it down in the book.
Well, the rollers are hitting the bosses.
Yeah, they're all gone. We're going to move on down the way and look at the rest of these machines. I know you guys seen us looking at dozers at the last auction, so if you want to see more of that, I'll put a link in the description for this video. We're going to go look at more of these, and then we'll jump on some wheel loaders and skid steers and stuff over there and show you guys what to look for in those. Something a little different on those than these dozers. So Dad's got an old D6D fired up. Pretty clean old tractor. Play down there. Go left or right. Always here. It's a tractor. Put your blade down. Try and see how much plays in it. It's got a little bit. Check that engine before you shut it off. Needs his glasses. They're about gone, ain't it?
Yeah, I count 48 or what? I can't tell.
Well, it looks like a 1, but
huh?
Who knows? It's all long gone. Long gone. Pretty clean shape. Got a little play in the blade, but
yeah, something like to be fixed though.
Got good undercarriage under it. All the gears in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old tractors. People like these.
I banged through them forward and backwards. The straight old tractor.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna keep moving down the way. I thought you guys might want to see that. All right, we got the antifreeze checked on this one too. You guys seen us just running this in the video. This is actually a couple days later. Dad was running it, but luckily this guy right here ended up buying it with my number. I don't know how that worked, but
you know, I just couldn't live without it.
Technically, I still own it, but so you guys go check his channel out. It's going to North Carolina.
North Carolina.
It's gonna head up North Carolina.
You can find me a truck to get it there.
Yeah, we're gonna get it shipped up there to him. So
luckily, those 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches are gonna cover all the Pavers premium.
Yeah, 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches is what he got me for this deal. Anyway, keep an eye out on his channel. He'll have some cool videos coming out on that. I'll show you guys something else to look for. I don't know if you can see this. That is
got original skin on that.
Yeah, did you look down here though?
I know.
This one's been in the ocean, salty sand, salt water or something. Yeah, barnacles. You got to watch that down here. They've been shoving on the beach or something in the salt water or sand. I mean, this thing's plumb nasty. Pretty rusty under there. This is one of those machines. You know when the track pads are rusting too, it's not looking good. You guys see that's my finger coming through there. Online bidder buy it. Alright, we're gonna keep on looking.
Now 1 on 29.5 is bid, and now $30,000. Now 5. 30,005 Alabama. $30,000. 5723. Come on. 1100. He done it 100. Pardon me. 2, 3, 4, 5 pound. 6,000. It's 7,000. 80,000. 8,000 now. What's that? He done it 8,000. Weird. 8,000. I got a bit down. I got a bit down. 500. So $8,000.
Alright, we took a look at all the dozers. We're gonna move on down the way. Got a bunch of pavers here. We don't mess with pavers. Couple cats there.
They laid back.
Got some side-by-sides. This is what we need out here, is this razor on tracks.
Snow buggy.
It'll work good at home. All kinds of pavers, don't he?
Thing's sitting up very high.
There's some D6 blades up there.
Yeah.
Kinds of attachments.
Have some attachments down there.
Road plates.
Bush hog drawn down.
Not like you used to have.
No.
Go down there and see what we got down this road.
6 or 8 bush hogs, yeah.
Buckets. D6 blades. Idlers, those been welded up.
Well, they even weld the center up on those.
Yeah. You guys see these idlers? These are all reman. They've been welded up. See all those beads in there? I've actually welded those up on the machine. It's a lot of work. Yeah.
Big about quit doing that, ain't they?
Yeah.
They've probably been had them for 15 years.
Some old buckets.
Check that bucket out. Chiseler.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Chiseler.
O-rams. O-rams, more buckets, excavator arms, all kinds of good stuff. Got the wheel loaders. The big ones down here.
Oh, that old 125 Clark.
Looks like it. The antique.
In the 70s, you'd be proud of that.
Been welded quite welded on a bunch. No cat. Case with funky European tires. Kind of weird.
The sawmill there.
Yeah. 544G looks like it's got a couple hours on it. Monday. That's Team Bad Luck. Loose Bad Luck. And the K's gone. Team Bad Luck.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. The windshield wiper got it.
I cut part of it. Okay.
Did we miss the rollers over here?
Yeah. Roller City.
I don't see any wheel loaders here that's Kawasaki City.
4 of them or 5 of them. They got all kind of Kawasaki.
Supposedly Hitachi bought Kawasaki out on the wheel loaders. I'm not verified that, but we had a bunch of them here. Just a few little ones. No cabs on those. We'll circle back around and see what kind of rollers we missed. What's this cat all about?
It's about $big.
We're gonna check out this. It says it's 2007 cat roller here. We got the super sweet cargo tie down. It's out of auction paint job.
Showing 49 $49.67.
$49.67. So if you guys see this, this has actually got what they call a shell kit on it. This piece actually unbolts off here, and then you'll have just a smooth drum left. So you got the option of doing 2 types of material, stone or dirt. These are getting a little bit wore. Main thing we'll look for in these rollers is this center joint here, and up on its maintenance. That'll get play in it. The guys don't keep that greased. Of course, the vibratory and all that good stuff. See if we see any play in there. I'm gonna turn it left or right a little bit. I'm gonna watch those cylinders. Pretty tight. Throttle's up on the dash there, you got throttled up. Rocker switch. Vibratory on. You what?
It feels awful soft on the shift.
Yeah, these coolers of air conditioning coolers definitely damaged a little bit. No blow by.
Where I was slamming it forward and backwards, that's all. I was doing it as quick as I could, and it was really slow on changing directions.
And something else to look out for, if you guys can see that. See that rubber crack there? Those are going to have to be replaced right there. The isolators, that one's cracked, not quite as bad. Another thing to pay attention to, not so much on these new ones, but the older rollers were not drum drive, which what that means is the drum does not pull along with the rear wheels. All the rear wheels should be pulling if they're right, but the earlier ones will not have a hydraulic motor. It actually powers the drum too, so those don't go in there as well in soft or muddy conditions. So something to look for too, and make sure that that's all working. So this one's going to need a little bit of work, even though it looks pretty. Somebody just put a paint job on it, so say some of those rubbers are bad. So we're going to move on down the way here to the next one. Here's one of those shell kits off the machine back here. I see they're just in 2 halves and they bolt together on an old Ingersoll. The bolts are where they bolt on. Another thing you gotta watch out for in these old rollers are hydrostatic, and the pumps that get weak on them. Once they get hot, they won't pull, and the mud and stuff too. That's a lot of times why they're at auction. So the bad thing, that hydrostatic stuff won't show up until they get warm after you're running for a couple hours. So you may buy one at the auction thinking it's good, and you get it out and run it, and the hydraulics are weak on them. So about all the rollers. Got a couple more little ones down there. We're going to move over to the excavators and then the skid steers.
Of course. Got a new Holland. I'll paint up John Deere green. I'll make it run better.
I did. That's definitely not a John Deere. Yeah, that one's got a little hot.
2 or 3 fires there, it looks like.
Some road graders.
Here's 11,294. I'll find a dirt 644C. I'll find a dirt here. Go to Cutler, got it all. I'll find a dirt here to 10. I am 10,000. 3, 4, 5. I am 5,000. She say 5 down. Find a dirt 4 down 5. I say it down. Find a dirt 6,000. I am find a dirt 6, 7 now. So I'm down. Find a dirt 85. 85 down. Find a 9,000. I got 9,095 down. 9,095. I got a 95 down, 95, so 9,000, put up a number.
This interesting attachment on this, I think it's a 311 cat. Yep. I have no idea what that is. It says Taggahoochee. I don't know what that's made for. Is it railroad something? It's got a little cylinder and a little, it's not very wide. It's only like 2 foot wide. And little center jaws maybe 10 or 12 inches. Somebody knows what that thing is, leave it in the comments below. You got a seal saver on there too. They're doing something nasty.
Just looked up T-A-G-U-C-H-I. Fan is going to hear a thing either one.
It's still
It's pretty tight
still,
in here.
yeah.
John Deere, a little tired.
Yeah, well, we got a long reach case.
Pretty loose in the pins there.
Probably. 350's getting a little rusty in the back.
Yeah.
You might call that excessive movement. That's like gone. You guys can see that. That's definitely beyond pin and bushing repair. Let's shut it off. Somebody's not took care of that, and there's no sense there's like 2 inches of play in that. Somebody's not took care of that machine, so there's no sense of looking too much farther at it. Walking in this 350 John Deere. This counterweight on the back is solid steel. You guys see that? That's a pretty big old gasher somebody's took out of there. You wonder how people tear up something like that.
Mike ain't ready for nothing.
45, 40,000, 5, 49, hey, down in $50, 51 down, $2, 2, 3, $4,000, 3,000, 4, Caleb, you have $54,000 down here, 4, 5, I'm here, 5, say, $56,000, say, $56,000, 6, 7, 57, $7,000, 50, 7 meal, 57, 57, say, I'm trying, Eddie, I'm trying, 56, $7,000, 7, now 8, $58,000, 57, 58, I'm 58, 59, come on, Vero Beach, $59,000, 8, 9, 59, $1,000, now I'm in 59 and a half, are you done? 59,000, now 9 and a half, 9 and a half, 59 and a half, 59 and a half, 9 and a half, don't pass a good one, 59 and a half, 60, now 1, Vero Beach, Florida, hit it, it's out, 61, it's $61,000, Rod, you wanted to board, 61 and a half, $60,000, 61, so $60,000, that buyer number is.
Alright, over here on some 75, 85 machines. This thing has been in the ocean too. It is rusted plumb out. Look at that. Been someplace nasty. Dad's over hollering at me. What do you need?
Jump, I think. We turn key on ties.
Jump start? Okay.
Got 49 that's going.
Yeah, that's not too terrible. The rest of it's good. I'm gonna get a jump pack.
Okay, Johnny Deere's. 310 SJ.
Backhoe department. .310 SJ with no cab.
None of them with cab. Send a home. drive.
Yeah, it's a straight J. It's hard to sell backhoe without a cab at home. Let's check that one out. See what number we got here.
Video of it, or?
Yeah. 11474. Yeah, nobody likes backhoes out cabs. You can't use them to push snow unless you're a real man. 474. 2008. Has that got? Yeah, it's got pilot controls. How many hours you got on it?
8641.
How many?
8641.
8641. That's probably too many hours for us. We'll check play and stuff on these. And a lot of times we'll check the play. This main pin back here, nobody greases these. They get a lot of play back here. We'll check that. This machine's all been welded on, patched up here. Somebody's broke that boom, bent it or something. It's a little more hours than I'll like to sell, but we'll check it out. This one is Extend-A-Hoe here too. You gotta check the Extend-A-Hoe for play. And I see that joint's fairly tight. There's a little bit of play up there, but this has all been welded on. Somebody's stressed out or broke it. Other than that, it's not too bad. A lot of hours. Still got life left in it, just a little more than I like to sell to people. So another thing we'll check, a lot of times we'll jack the outriggers off the ground and the bucket down. We'll check the four-wheel drive, make sure it works, the brakes and all that good stuff. You see that back wheel's bent on there too. Checking the brakes. Got it two-wheel drive now. They don't want to check the four-wheel drive and just engage the four-wheel drive again. It's hitting the brakes. That wheel's bent something fierce. Hard telling what they've done to that. Had a rough life when it's got a bent wheel and damaged boom. Still got some life in it, pretty decent, but just a little more hours than what we're looking for. The oldie rolling in, old D7 with the horseshoe.
11086, 69 model, D78, iron 130. Yeah, $30,000, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, $5,000, get back into the $6,000, 5 here and 6 here. Yeah, $6,000, 5,000, 6,000, I get a bit $6,000, back in the bump, I get a bit $6,000, 7, now B, and now B, $1,000 day and Dan, he did it in a 999, and now 10, 10, 10, back in the 10, 11, you bad, now 12, yeah, $12,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14, 15,000, got a B, 15, 14, 5, 15,000, 15,000, so 14 and 5.
Alright, looking at some Bobcats here. We're going to check for the play in the bucket and the booms up here. Look at the tracks. This one's obviously got new tracks and good sprockets on it. You look at this one over here, you can see these sprockets are severely worn. They're super wide and they're actually starting to bend over the other way. Another good example of bad sprockets is this cat over here. These things are absolutely gone. They should be a U-shaped in here and they're absolutely beyond use. Tracks are a big thing. Same thing like on a Dozer. You want to look at the adjustment, how far that front idler's out. That one is out a little way. It's kind of concerning because it does have a new rubber track on it. It may have a wrong track in it. Another thing to check too is all these idler wheels, the bearings in them, they go bad frequently. A lot of times you can hear those things squeaking. Green light up there. The hour show over here. Yeah. Should be good to go. This is not a new machine, it's a 2016. It's been painted up. We'll listen for any squeaks in those rollers or idlers.
A lot of vibration to it.
That's a Bobcat for you. He's complaining about the vibration. Checking the play. Go ahead and tilt the bucket way down while I check the rollers. Hold up a second. We'll check these, make sure the bearings ain't out of them. Another good thing to check. Okay. All in all, that one seems pretty good. We'll check the flow by on it. Alright. Yeah, that's the way the Bobcats are. You ain't got no cab. Every manufacturer's different. So that's what we look for on the Bobcats. Like I say, the tracks get expensive. You know, this cat, like I said, it's done. Sprockets are done. This track's cracked, getting ready to break, and they're wore down. So that thing's going to need $3,500 thrown into it real quick. But that one there is a pretty nice unit. So we're going to keep on trucking down the line here.
That's got foot control.
Yeah, it's got hand and foot control. Some people like those yet. This one here has been in a rusty environment. They've kind of tried to clean it up. You got to watch that too. You can see it's all pitted up down in here. Footholds will get rusted out. And try to fix stuff up there, but I'll probably X that one out on the book, and we'll go to another one, and we'll just keep on checking them out.
There's a 135 zero tail swing grabber.
Yeah, it's got a grapple thingy on it. Got a lot of
Brush loaders.
Bobcats, rubber tired ones.
Yeah. Like a Velcro there.
Yeah. Couple new gooseneck trailers.
Dresser galleon.
Yeah. Drive over and look at the graders. Yeah, that's a dandy old 9000 Ford dump truck. It's even green's your color.
Yeah. Has a mop job. You got an RD.
And you guys see a dresser and a Komatsu grader dresser. I actually bought out what, galleon?
Yeah.
Galleon graders, then Komatsu acquired the dresser line. That's why those things look so similar. Couple landfill trash compactors.
762 water wagon. Yeah.
It is John Deere water wagon. That's what I need.
Can't worry about it. It's only got one light.
One headlight. Not too bad. This is the big one over here.
608.
Old Volvo. Some kind of trommel. Shows you a bunch of Mack dump trucks. They got a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, they do.
All kinds of trucks over here at this sale. A lot of trucks. They even got Superman. Superman wrecker. It's got an A on him though.
Ford Superman. Not big wheel. Safety lane man.
Yeah. Some kind of tanker truck, water tank. Some dump beds.
How about bus?
Bus, everybody needs a bus. I see no army truck down here.
35.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a wreck in the Mac.
Right next to Ford 9000 too. We got two real trucks. A 1970 model. I can tell by that number in the front bumper. Those last two digits means the year of it.
Only few.
Yeah.
Tracks.
Yeah. Yard dog. Getting down here in the good stuff in the back.
Slightly used. Downtown now. There's down here in the swamp.
Alright, we're down here in the swampland looking at some good used running takeout motors. That's what they say anyway. There's all kinds of them. The next auction we go to, there'll probably be even more. Just all take out engines. I doubt most of them's any good, but who knows.
There's one with a hole in the wall.
There's engines all the way down through there. We're gonna jump over here in the dead row. That's where all the good stuff is.
Need parts.
Grader's not too happy. Pretty late model John Deere wheel loader.
Yeah. Dresser.
Yeah, that's a 530 too.
Uh-oh, there you go. You need a finger bell here, the gates.
Oh. It is a dandy. Tinkerbell, it even says Tinkerbell on it. Got a key in it, it's got to run.
You've got one that runs here.
Huh?
You've got one that runs next to it. May not move, but it runs.
Probably don't move. Pretty late model Kubota back here. So these we've got.
The bucket goes up now.
I bet transmission don't work in
I'd say
it.
it doesn't. Or it wouldn't be here.
So these all have some kind of major problem with them. They've been on fire, motors out of them, something catastrophic.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They just motor around and it goes up and down.
Parts. Truck cutoffs, axles, tires, welders,
Generators, all kinds of things.
water pumps. Ford tractor. A big old Manitowoc crane over there. A bunch of lawnmowers up through there. This is all farm type stuff. Tractors over here.
Electromagnet.
Ooh, there's a dragline bucket.
Got one just like it. Hendrix. Just like it.
Look at all the batwing bush hogs.
Some of them missing parts.
Some of them might need a little restoration. All been well used.
Now there's some slings.
Big old lifting slings. And these big old shackles over here. That's a big one right there.
Got a big crane lift.
Got fences, gates, corrals, plows. Got some buggies here, no horses though.
I got them.
And you got all your tools and all that stuff inside there.
Got a brass bowl.
Yeah, we got brass bowls, pressure washers,
Got oil. Yeah.
China scooters, all kinds of good stuff.
And a motor scooter.
Motor scooters. Everybody needs a cooker, rooster.
Yeah.
Some teak furniture.
Yeah, I think so.
This big old table. Buffalo, elk. We got a little bit of everything here. Lawnmower.
What the elk cost? Not taking them home.
Couple fire extinguishers. I'll go over and look at the tractors.
Sounds hard on the paint.
A little boom mower.
No, side bush hog.
See an old Versatile down here. Oh, it's a massive Ferguson.
Yeah.
Generators and forklifts over there. I'll probably go look at some of them. Massey Ferguson. It's all lawnmowers down there. Let's see what kind of forklifts you got.
Bendy.
Slim pickings.
Green
Clark. It's a dandy. It's like that green paint, don't you?
It don't leak, it's not running.
A few lulls, may have to check those out. It's all 10,000 pounders.
DLGs. Yeah, everything's loaded with 10,000s this year, another one of them.
It's probably because I bought one and don't go sell it. Tow motor.
Also Sanchez, the Ringo construction tractor.
Got a whole fleet of internationals back here from Charleston, South Carolina.
How about some metal slightly used?
What is that?
Metal slightly used.
It's all rolled up.
Yeah.
These look like the good trucks back over here. This must be the dead road
it's one of
trucks.
the March buildings.
Oh yeah, Arch.
Yeah.
Freightliner Classic's not real happy. This, ooh, look at the dots of Nissan. You didn't even see that.
I was looking for a Pride one.
That Ford's got a little hot.
Fire rescue didn't get there.
C50. And what's this back here? A 4-wheel drive F350.
Alligator haulers back here.
It says parts truck. It is 460. Yep. Got a 4-wheel drive front axle. Those are worth a lot.
Swamp rats and alligators.
Swamp rats and alligators. A 97. What's it say about it in the book? You're not gonna look in the book for me?
Okay. Like you already need that.
32,159. It's actually not rusted. Very local Florida truck. '97 F350.
I haven't found a numbering system here yet.
It's probably gonna be in the very back. Alright guys, so as you just seen in the video, it was actually from a couple days ago. This truck was all in one piece. I come back here a couple days later and have cut this truck in two. Cut her in two with the torch. If you look, that's actually the bed over there for it. They've got the beds all. They cut the drive shaft in two with the cutoff wheel. So this bed here actually goes with this truck, but that's not how they're gonna sell them, I guarantee you. I have no idea why they cut her in two, but they sure did. Fuel lines and all's cut. They cut all these trucks through here. Cut them all off behind the cab. These are all in-ops. So must be from the same outfit. They all got the same mold on them. But yeah, that truck was all complete just a couple days ago. And then it got the cutting torch. Cost more to ship at home than it's worth. Parts are expensive now. I had somebody offer me $2,500 on that silver truck with no motor in it. And all the trailers out here.
We're missing a wheel, axle parts there.
That's for better fuel economy.
Yeah. Held up. Pipe hauling or what are we hauling?
Looks like a pipe trailer. Not a bunch of dairy trucks. Pipe trailer. Trailers. We got a Mack down here in the end.
Used Kenworth. A mobile home and a boat.
Airstream. And all good stuff's over here.
Couple trailers.
Yep. Yeah. Big old boat. What's that say?
310
turbo diesel? What the heck's in that?
350 Chevy.
That's not 310 horsepower, is it?
No. It's like a 350 Chevy.
The Airstream says 310 turbo diesel on it. Look at that. What's a 310 turbo diesel? 6.2. Scared to go in, aren't you?
Rattlesnake boots on.
It looks like it's all GM. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of there.
Yeah.
I bet that's got a big bad 6.2 in it.
Yeah. Might be worse than the COVID.
Worse than the COVID. I bet that's not gonna go anywhere.
Now here's a Pearl.
Winnebago. Everybody needs a Winnebago. It's got a Vortec V8 in it. It's got Chevy power. Oh, it even comes with a golf cart in the back. Did you see that? Somebody just drove this dude in here and parked it. Got the whole package there and just go to town. That's pretty cool. 310 turbo diesel. I bet that thing won't go nowhere. Well guys, that is about it for this auction. We're gonna go down to the next auction. I think we got some special guests gonna meet us down there, so this one starts here in a couple days. We'll probably come back and bid on some stuff, hopefully win something. We might bring you guys along and we'll see all that cool stuff. If you guys like this, definitely leave some comments and subscribe so you don't miss the rest ones. We'll catch you later. Alright guys, we're at the end of the auction here. We're getting ready to check the antifreeze on the 700. I got a couple good helpers here helping me today.
So you probably want to somewhere up there.
Up there, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, here, I can get the door. Is it this one?
Is that too much of a struggle?
Fire it up real quick.
I think this one will buff out.
We're gonna have to talk to Kevin about this one. Hopefully it's got antifreeze in it.
It sure sounds good.
Looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
We're floating 3 of them. That's cold enough for home.
Ship it.
Where's North Carolina at on that gauge?
North Carolina, I think you only got to have about 1 or 2. So. Actually, Chris down here bought a Dozer with my number. We're going to go check it out next.
I know. Technically, it's still yours.